Hello, today is July 7th. I am in a new room today because my younger sister moved out and she gave me her room to use as an art studio. So I took a couple of days to paint everything white. It is now extremely bright in here. And this room has a ton of natural light, which I absolutely love. So I figured I'd move my easel into this corner, my desk here, so that I could have a nice, cozy little nook for painting. I want to get my other pieces of furniture out into the other corner and maybe get a rug later on this week to muffle some of the echo. It's going to be a pretty big job, but today we're going to focus on organizing everything. Hello, today is July 15th. I am extending last week's video because I forgot to record a whole bunch of stuff. Last week I did get a beautiful vintage chair, and this week I managed to find fabric so that I could reupholster it and make it feel a little bit more of an Irish countryside vibe. Today I want to get started with restretching a whole bunch of canvases and getting a little study done. This is a bit bigger than my normal studies, but it is made to fit a specific frame that I've had for a long time and I think would look gorgeous in this room as part of a gallery wall. So this week is basically going to be more decorating the studio. I also want to go to a thrift shop. Well, it's more like an antique market in Saint Michel in Montreal. And hopefully I'll be able to find a nice big area rug and a few more side tables so that I could have my canvases on one and my printer and a whole bunch of things for the art shop on another. But yeah, let's get started with a little painting. Hello, today is July 20th. It is a Monday, and I haven't really been painting this week. I've been so busy working on the chair, so I figured that today would be a really nice day to play a little bit of catch up. I have a whole bunch of canvases that I have painted and left halfway. We are going to start with those and actually finish them. I also have a whole bunch of panels that I finished, but I haven't really put them on sale yet, so we're gonna get that done. We're gonna have at least 10 for sale today on the website, and we're gonna see how that goes because I really do want to sell at least 5 originals before the end of August so that school starts and I feel a little bit more confident about making art my entire career. But yeah, today, I don't know, I think I'm going to maybe take it a little bit easy and just work on canvas panels that I need to finish.
Same song from the screen door. He was a score on a mountain, waiting for a sign of rain. Hard horse with his head down, devoted to a way of being, but he broke wide open like a bird in spring. With a divine potion made of love and pain, he was really living, yeah man, all the way. With a deep emotion made of love and pain. She lived in the panic, made a home with the sirens, couldn't make it off the front porch, red flag
Hello, I finished painting yesterday. I'm absolutely in love with the landscape. I think the colors I used were really well suited for the type of landscape that I painted. The horse painting, on the other hand, I think I need a little bit more practice painting horses. But even though I did it under an hour and it was a really small size, which I am proud of, I just don't know how I really feel about it. But anyways, today I thought we could take a day and do some work in the studio. I have a couple of canvases I want to restretch and gesso. I also have a panel that I want to glue some fabric onto so that it could go into the frame that matches its size. And then hopefully get these walls covered in paintings sooner rather than later. And yeah, just today, basically do a little studio day.
You said that you're just being honest, that there's nothing left. You said you're taking all the hits. There's someone easy to forget. That's not how you come off. Not trying to be soft. There you are, as right as the rain. Not a thing that you need to change. I can't make you see my way, but I want you to.
Hello. Last night I ended up finishing my panels and gessoing them, getting them ready for next week. I also have a couple more plans left for the rest of July, but since this week is basically my birthday week, I thought I would end this video off here and take a bit of a break, gather a few of my thoughts, and edit a lot, and finally post the rest of my vlogs. So that I could be up to date for the month of August, which is my last month before school starts. But yeah, I hope you had a lot of fun spending time with me, and I will see you next week. Bye!